California, motherfucking A. I've been up for days. Yeah, I'm king. Yeah, right. KvnggWavyy. Make sure all my niggas right. I look.
What's the word, YouTube? We back at it again, feeling good, feeling alive, loving the energy, loving the vibes. I am KvnggWavyy, you are the viewer, aka whatever your name is, insert that shh. And we back with another video. Now for today's video, I'm going to be dyeing my hair red. So you're going to see the process I go through when it's time to dye my waves red. You turn waves into the red ocean, you know what I'm saying? People that know me know if I've already dyed my hair red before in the past. If you look in my intro of the very last video, it was me with my hair dyed red. So you're just going to see the process I go through. You're going to see how to transform your waves from whatever your natural hair color is into whatever color you want to turn it into. Let's get into it. Alright, now when you're going to dye your hair, you want to go to wherever you can get hair dye from. Now typically no hair dye product is the same. Now I have this dye right here. I got this from beauty supply store. You can go to any beauty supply store and they'll have hair dye for you. This is the color I chose out. It's a vivid red color. But yeah, this is the brand I use. Just follow the instructions inside and you should be good. Now I'm just gonna open this up. You'll see what's up inside. This particular box comes with a set of instructions along with the hair dye materials. Now, also with any hair dye product that you buy, it should also come with a pair of gloves. The plastic gloves come right off of the instructions. You want to make sure to put those gloves on so that you don't make a mess and get stains all over your hands and wherever else, because you're going to be spreading the dye through your hair with using your hands. Gloves are on. With this particular product, the first thing you want to do is mix the cream along with the hair coloring. So for this, it actually has a little nozzle at the top that you want to use a pair of scissors to snip off the tip. So I'm just going to snip this off. Alright, good. Now I'm going to take the top off and mix in the hair coloring. Open this up. Comes right off. I'm just going to pour this into here. Oh, it's a little bubble. Pop that. Pour this all into here. Yeah, all in there. Alright. All in there. Garbage. You gotta get your nasal. Put it back on top. Place your finger over it and just shake it up. Just shake it up until it turns the color that it's supposed to be. This low-key turns out, and this low-key turns into one of those little workout things. You know, the little thing that you have to shake like this. Alright, that should be enough. Let's check it. Alright, that looks pretty good to me. Once the product is all shooken up, then it's time to apply the dye to your hair. Alright, I'm ready to start spreading through my hair. So I'm just going to look in the mirror. And I'm just going to apply. Start to let it drip onto my head. All over. Clearly, as you go along through the process, you're going to continue to add more dye to make sure it's spread around each part. You don't want to have any black spots or any color spots from your natural hair showing. Just going to put that all over my head. Make sure I get the back too. It's really hard to feel the back, so you might want to get a second mirror. Well, quickly we'll get a mirror. Alright, now I have a second mirror so that I can make sure I get the back of my head as well. Literally just spreading it around as much as possible before you actually rub it in. Alright, so for now, that's a decent amount. I'm just going to go through and start... My bad. But for now, I'm just going to go through and start spreading it through my head. Actually, one more thing I forgot to do. It's not too late to do right now, but I also want to spread a little bit of Vaseline along my hairline. gonna get this little bit of Vaseline and start just spreading. Everything falls. Now the Vaseline is around my hairline, so I can get back to spreading it. Rub it in the back. Alright, now the first layer of dye is spread around into my hair. I'm just going to add another layer of the same exact way just for security to make sure it comes out the color I really want it to. So, add more on top. Wow. Like I said, if it gets on your skin, don't worry. Just get a towel, wet it a little bit, and just wipe it off. No worries. Alright. Back to spreading. Start spreading it through my hair. Same exact way I did the first layer. Now once the dye is in your hair, you want to take about 25 minutes to let the dye sit in your hair. You know, a little bit over 25 minutes now, so all I'm going to do is get the gloves back on. Now it's time to rinse the dye out of my head. So before you rinse the dye out of your head, the instructions suggest that you get a little bit of water and spread it through your head first. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, now after the water is in your hair is back wet again, then you're going to want to run water into your hair until it runs clear. All the dye is going to rinse out, and once the water starts running clear again, then you should be set. Me, I'm actually going to do this with the shower right now, so you're not going to see that. I'm just going to use the shower to rinse the water out of my head all the way until it runs clear. Alright, I just rinsed it out of my hair, and as you see, I actually still have a lot of dark marks, so it didn't come out exactly how I wanted to. It's starting to turn into the color I wanted to, but not exactly. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to dry my hair completely and basically redo the process. You might have to do this a couple times depending on how much of your hair you want a certain color. So I'm just going to go ahead and dry my hair and do the exact same process I did before again by putting the dye on my hair and spreading it around my hair again. You want to make sure you get all of the spots that you missed, along with just relayering it all together at the same time. One thing that I didn't do which I should have done the first time, is not necessarily too important, but one thing that I didn't do that I should have done was use a comb to help spread the dye throughout your hair. So you can just use a comb and just comb through your waves. It helps make sure it reaches all parts of your hair. Alright, now you wait 25 more minutes. It's been another 25 minutes.
Alright, I don't really want this video to get too long, so basically what I did was go through this process about 3 times in total, so I didn't have any more dark spots until I got the color that I wanted to. So you might not have to do it as many times as that, but you can go ahead and do that and go through the exact same process again, and you should be good.
Alright, and now I'm done. It came out the exact way I wanted it to, came out perfectly. I am officially back to bloody my head perfect, the exact way I wanted it to be. I'm good to brush my hair and put grease in it wherever else I want to do. So yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. Thank you all for watching the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Remember to click the bell to turn on those post notifications so you know anytime I drop a new video after this one. And that's it. I still don't have an outro, but it's all good. I'll catch you. Peace.